In life's journey, sometimes we find ourselves engulfed by sudden storms. However, imagine yourself as a steadfast lighthouse amid the vast ocean, resilient and determined in the face of adversity, unshakable in your stability. This is the power of cultivating a mind and fostering an invulnerability to life's vicissitudes. Inspired by the philosophy of Stoicism, these 10 principles of discipline are not merely advice, but a profound guide to achieving a state of mental steadiness where inner peace is ever present. Let's explore and experience the strength of patience and calm. In life, it is crucial to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. As the Epictetus has said, some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. Our inner peace depends on focusing entirely on what we can control through wisdom and will. Even if outcomes are beyond our control, we always have the power to control our perspectives and reactions. The core lessons of Stoic philosophy help us realize that virtue is at the heart of a good life, and also involve infusing meaning into objective events. We learn to endure hardships, dissolve weaknesses, and reveal the unconstrained nature of a person living in harmony with the universe's laws. Join us on this journey in today's video with 10 Stoic principles to maintain your unaffected state, and let the Stoic philosophy of Epictetus open a new path for you. Learn to positively embrace the key to inner peace without being swayed by external storms. Before we begin, I challenge you, watch this video to the end and do not miss any of the principles I'm about to present. Perhaps among these principles you will find the key to inner peace and satisfaction. These principles are designed to promote self-control and a deep understanding of oneself, helping you achieve balance and harmony in life. To not miss out on important lessons and inspiration we bring, subscribe to the channel right away. This way, you will always be updated with valuable content that assists you on your personal development journey and in seeking tranquility. Let's explore and apply these principles of discipline together, building a solid foundation for your life. The first principle, clear purpose. As Epictetus once asserted, it is in difficulties that the true nature of a person emerges, and greatness is manifested when we overcome those challenges. But this is not just a theory. It is a call to action. When you have a clear goal, the world around seems to shrink, transforming large challenges into manageable steps. In this process, your inner strength is discovered and reinforced, becoming unbeatable. A clear purpose does not come naturally, but is crafted from deep reflection on what truly matters to you. It's not just about career or personal success, but also about the principles and values you are willing to pursue throughout your life. And when that goal resonates with your soul, the next step is patience and commitment to protect and nurture it. The persistence and firm commitment to your goal creates strength within you, standing firm in the face of difficulty. A clear goal is like a beacon in the night, not only illuminating your path, but also providing a solid anchor for your soul. When life throws you into storms, a clear goal is the lifebuoy that keeps you from getting lost in the sea of emotions and challenges. Ultimately, a clear purpose is not just advice, but the key to unlocking limitless mental strength and the ability to face any challenge. This is the essence of Stoic philosophy, not just a way of life, but a testament to the power of will and clear purpose. In the light of this philosophy, nothing is impossible, and nothing can shake your steadfast spirit. In applying Stoicism, the principle of clear purpose plays a crucial role, helping us stay firm on our path to achieving our goals. Take, for example, a young writer determined to finish his first novel within a year. Every morning, he not only reminds himself of this goal, but also diligently writes, despite external challenges and doubts. He steadfastly refuses to let others' opinions or surrounding temptations distract him from his set goal. The clarity and purpose helps him remain unaffected by external factors, steadily progressing each day. If you are also seeking steadfastness and success in your goals, let us accompany you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to not miss out on the latest tutorials and inspiration that help you maintain and develop seriousness and proactivity in life. Together, we can overcome any challenge, uphold our values, and achieve the lofty goals we have set. Join our community today to make a difference together. The second principle, place trust correctly and control your emotions. Would you willingly entrust your body to a stranger? Imagine a world where you never consider placing your trust in someone completely unfamiliar and untrustworthy. Yet, in reality, we often easily let our minds be overtaken by negative thoughts and deceitful words. When we allow ourselves to be influenced by others' opinions, we are essentially handing over the keys to our happiness and peace to strangers. Controlling the mind is not just a skill, but an art. When someone hurts us, it's natural to want to retaliate. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us that our emotions are not dependent on others, but are the result of our own thoughts and personal perspectives. This means we have the choice in how we respond to every situation. Instead of letting hurt overwhelm us, view it as an opportunity to strengthen patience and self-awareness, to foster resilience and self-control. Start with daily habits, set small goals, and achieve them each day to build confidence. Focus on living in the present and deepen your understanding of your emotions. When you realize that you have the choice in how to respond to any situation, you gradually become stronger in the face of challenges and are no longer shaken by negative emotions. Imagine a baker who daily ignores criticism or praise from the outside, focusing instead on perfecting his craft. Ultimately, with patience and control, the baker not only improves his skills, but also achieves true freedom and peace, overcoming all criticism. Stoic philosophy is not just a classical philosophical doctrine, but a powerful tool that helps us face and overcome daily challenges. By learning how to control the mind and handle emotions maturely, we can achieve true peace and freedom in a volatile and uncertain world. Take a moment to reflect and explore the next principle. This story is not just about how we face criticism, but also a lesson in the freedom of the soul when not bound by the opinions of others. In the journey of practicing Stoicism, the principle of placing trust correctly and controlling your emotions is a crucial step in not allowing anything external to affect you. Consider the story of a stock market investor who has learned to effectively apply this principle. On days when the market is volatile, instead of letting emotions dictate, this person holds firm to a well-researched, long-term investment strategy. He understands that temporary emotions like fear or greed only exacerbate poor decisions. By not letting daily market fluctuations affect him, he not only preserves his capital, but also capitalizes on opportunities that others miss due to being overwhelmed by emotions. This steadfastness not only helps him succeed in investing, but also in life, applying the same mindset to personal and professional challenges. Placing trust in prepared analyses and strategies, along with the ability to control emotions amid fluctuations, is a powerful lesson we can apply in many aspects of life. When we learn to place trust correctly and control our emotions, we not only achieve inner peace but also stand firm against any challenge. The third principle, Acknowledge and face pressure. If someone speaks ill of you, we cannot control their opinions or actions, but we can only control how we react to them. In today's society, this is widely understood as embracing a diversity of viewpoints and values, acknowledging that not everyone will agree with us or act in the way we would like. Similar to Christ's teaching to love your enemies, we are advised to be patient and open-hearted towards differing views, even when they oppose ours. To live a life undisturbed by others' words, we need a deep and accurate understanding of ourselves. This includes a clear understanding of our motives and the reasons behind our actions, as well as a firm belief in our values and principles. When you are confident in the path you have chosen and why you have chosen it, negative comments from others become meaningless. Ultimately, to face insults or disagreements without letting them affect us, we need to develop patience and gentleness. Patience helps us maintain calmness and not react hastily or negatively, while gentleness helps us maintain good relationships with others, even when they disagree with us. An example can be drawn from the lives of saints and athletes. They faced hurt and insults with patience and kindness, always holding firm to the path they had chosen. As we focus on personal growth and resilience in facing challenges, we not only improve our lives, but also inspire those around us. Remember, real strength does not come from controlling what others think or say about us, but from the ability to control how we let those things affect us. We are eager to hear your thoughts and experiences regarding negative comments from others, and how you have applied Stoic principles to handle them. Please share your views in the comments section below. Your story could be a source of inspiration and strength for others. In applying Stoicism to life, the principle of acknowledging and facing pressure is a crucial step in not only coping, but overcoming challenges. Consider a technology project manager who regularly faces project deadlines and pressure from both the team and clients. Instead of avoiding or denying these challenges, the leader chooses to directly acknowledge the increasing pressure with his team and invites close collaboration to find solutions. He holds regular meetings where everyone can share difficulties, ideas, and progress updates, thus promoting a work environment where pressure is no longer an individual burden, but a motivation for the team to overcome together. As a result, the project is not only completed on time, but also achieves high quality, proving the integrity and effectiveness of facing and managing pressure wisely. This principle asserts that by clearly acknowledging challenges and not shying away from difficulties, we open doors to personal growth and collective success. By accepting and facing pressure, we not only strengthen our inner resolve, but also build a solid foundation for all relationships within and outside the organization. The fourth principle, anger and hurt. In life, it is truly how we receive and handle words or actions from others that determines our emotions, not the words or actions themselves. For instance, during a meeting, if you propose an idea and a colleague strongly opposes it, instead of becoming angry, see it as an opportunity to view the issue from a new perspective. Pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what can I learn from this perspective? This approach not only keeps you calm, but also broadens your understanding and vision. Or, in another situation, if you are conversing with a friend and suddenly get criticized about a personal decision, instead of feeling hurt, take time to reflect on the criticism. You might realize that, though their method of delivery is not perfect, their intent is to make you reconsider your choices from a new angle. This is how we seek the light in the darkness, a valuable skill that Stoicism encourages us to develop. In practicing Stoicism, managing negative emotions like anger and hurt is crucial. This principle helps us prevent negative emotions from influencing our decisions and actions. Consider the case of a human resources manager who faces an angry response from an employee who was not promoted. Instead of reacting with anger or feeling hurt by the criticism, the manager chooses to remain calm and approach the issue professionally. He invites the employee to a private meeting to discuss the concerns, listens sincerely to the employee's perspective, and clearly explains the reasons behind the decision, while also discussing future expectations and opportunities for development. Through this, the manager not only resolves misunderstandings, but also strengthens the relationship based on respect and transparency. Practicing this principle, as in the case of the manager, demonstrates the power of restraining emotions and approaching conflict situations objectively and positively. By controlling emotions of anger and hurt, we not only resolve issues more effectively, but also protect our mental health and promote a healthy work environment, while enhancing our leadership skills and positively influencing those around us. Through these lessons, we learn not only to endure insults or hurt, but also to transform those experiences into stepping stones for personal growth. The key lies in how you choose to face them. The strength in Stoic philosophy does not come from avoiding difficulties, but from knowing how to embrace and overcome them. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity for you to become stronger and more adaptable. We often face challenges that evoke fear and shame. The real challenge is how to overcome them, how not to let these experiences define our self-worth. Epictetus, a great Stoic philosopher, delved deeply into this issue. He pointed out that at the core of every fear and feeling of shame is not the external situation, but how we react to it. Learning to approach every situation with a mindset ready to learn and adapt opens new doors for growth and happiness. The fifth principle, fear and loss of honor. Have you ever felt as though you were imprisoned within a glass cage of fear and embarrassment? Consider the times we try to gain approval or praise on social media, even if it means doing things we don't truly want to do. But the philosopher Epictetus, with his deep and timeless knowledge, pointed out a simple yet profound truth. We are the ones who decide the meaning of each event, thereby giving rise to fear and embarrassment within ourselves. Stoic philosophy does not deny emotions. Instead, it invites us to embrace them courageously and with self-control. Overcoming fear and embarrassment is not just about escaping the judgment and scrutiny of others, but also about a journey back to oneself, rediscovering the value and meaning of life with each breath, through every daily decision. Epictetus taught that the key to happiness is not found externally, but hidden deep within each of us. When we place our self-worth in things beyond our control, we open the door to fear and shame. Conversely, when we focus on self-improvement, knowledge, and spiritual freedom, we find peace and limitless strength. For example, think about the time you declined to participate in a project that did not align with your values, even knowing it might cost you a promotion. That moment, though difficult, was a turning point for you to find confidence and assert yourself. It was when you not only faced, but also used the challenge as a launch pad to reach the best version of yourself. Ultimately, fear and loss of honor in Epictetus's Stoic philosophy are not just lessons on how to face challenges, but reminders to live a meaningful life where fear and embarrassment are no longer barriers in the pursuit of happiness and freedom. When we dare to face and overcome, we not only liberate ourselves, but also inspire those around us. If you find these principles valuable, please like and share this video with others. Your support not only helps us continue producing quality content, but also spreads Stoic philosophy to more people. In the journey of pursuing Stoicism, overcoming fear and loss of honor is a crucial principle that helps us maintain steadiness in any situation. Consider a business leader who faced a tough decision to cut costs to save the company during a crisis. He knew this might cause him to lose face among colleagues and partners, as they might see it as a failure in management. However, instead of letting fear and concern about reputation cloud his judgment, he chose to act based on what was best for the long-term survival of the company. He organized meetings with employees and the management team, transparently sharing the financial situation and emphasizing the necessity of these tough decisions. His forthrightness and decisiveness in facing fear and loss of honor not only strengthened his employees' trust in his leadership, but also built respect from business partners, who appreciated his ability to courageously face challenges. This principle shows that when we do not let fear of losing face or honor dictate our decisions, we create space to act wisely and ethically, fostering not only personal growth but also sustainable development for the organization. The courage to overcome fear and loss of honor not only helps us maintain our Stoic ideals, but also reaffirms our status and credibility in the eyes of others. The sixth principle, the power of anticipating problems. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the fundamental principle, anticipating problems. This is not just a passive attitude towards the challenges of life, but an active strategy to proactively face and solve these challenges. The philosopher Epictetus encouraged us to visualize the potential difficulties in our life's journey, thereby preparing ourselves both mentally and physically to face them calmly and thoughtfully. Consider a professional mountain climber who not only invests in physical training, but also applies the Stoic principle to mentally prepare for any challenges that might arise on the mountain. Before starting each climbing trip, he meticulously plans, from preparing for harsh weather conditions to the possibility of getting lost or injured. He always has multiple backup plans for each scenario, including adapting the climbing schedule if necessary. When the day comes and the weather suddenly turns bad, he does not panic. Thanks to his thorough preparation and calmness, he not only overcomes the weather challenges, but also maintains his health and safety throughout the journey. As a result, he not only achieves his climbing goals, but also returns safely. Through this, he demonstrates that the combination of physical and mental preparation is the key to conquering peaks, affirming the strength of foreseeing and solving problems in any situation. This skill is the basis for facing any challenge in life, with courage and calmness. Anticipating problems is a wonderful skill that helps us create harmony between emotion and reason, allowing us to approach the uncertainties of life with a balanced mind and peaceful heart. Emotionally, it instills readiness and confidence. Intellectually, it enhances our ability to analyze and solve problems. Epictetus once said, "True strength lies not in what happens to us, but in how we choose to respond to those events. How we receive and face challenges and suffering is the real key to liberation, opening up a new perspective for our lives." Remember, you may not choose your circumstances, but you can choose how to face them. Never allow yourself to be hurt by things beyond your control. Seize that power, and you will become the master of your destiny. The seventh principle, the power of invulnerability. Imagine one day receiving harsh criticism from a close friend. Your immediate reaction might be to feel hurt, perhaps even betrayed. However, Stoicism, a philosophy rich in strength, teaches us that while this initial emotion is natural, the ability not to allow these feelings to control your next action is entirely within your grasp. This is true freedom, choosing your response. First, be aware of your choice. When faced with criticism or hurt, remember that you can choose how to receive and handle them. This doesn't mean denying your feelings, but rather acknowledging and managing them consciously, thereby learning to remain composed and patient in any situation. Second, discover your inner strength. Confidence and peace do not come from avoiding hurt, but from knowing you have the capacity to overcome any challenge. In Christianity, faith and prayer often provide this strength. But regardless of your beliefs, tranquility and self-confidence will be invaluable resources. Third, practice forgiveness. Just as Jesus forgave those who harmed him, we are also called to practice forgiveness. This not only alleviates your own burden, but also paves the way for reconciliation and love. Remember, this is not a call to become indifferent or avoid issues, but a reminder of the power and freedom in choosing how to face challenges. By applying this principle not only in difficult situations, but in all aspects of life, we move closer to personal freedom and inner peace. The power to be invulnerable is the power to shape your life in the way you desire. The eighth principle, restrain your actions. Imagine sitting in an important meeting one day, and a colleague suddenly dismisses and even personally criticizes your idea. Feelings of anger, disappointment, or a strong desire to retaliate might arise within you. This is the moment to apply the Stoic principle of restraining your actions, as taught by Epictetus. Instead of letting emotions take control, take a deep breath and remind yourself that anger or a reactionary response will not solve the problem. Your choice is to receive the criticism objectively and rationally. Consider it, and perhaps respond constructively, showing respect and opening the door to dialogue rather than conflict. Restraining your actions and words not only helps you avoid undesirable consequences, but also demonstrates maturity and wisdom in a world where quick and strong reactions are often seen as a sign of strength. Epictetus reminds us that real strength lies in our ability to control ourselves in every situation. Stoicism emphasizes self-reliance and inner steadiness to face any challenge without being spiritually harmed. A prime example of this principle is a female marathon runner who has faced much criticism and doubt about her abilities from both the press and competitors. Instead of letting these negative comments affect her spirit and performance, she chose to focus on her training process and the personal goals she had set. Throughout her preparation for competitions, she not only maintained a rigorous training regime, but also spent time developing mental strength, practicing meditation, and reminding herself that she alone decides her worth, not the external evaluations. This persistence and confidence helped her overcome pressure, gradually improve her performance, and eventually win major competitions, affirming her position in the marathon community. This principle shows that invulnerability is not about being insensitive or denying all emotions, but about protecting and nurturing your inner strength, ensuring that no negativity can shake your resolve or diminish your self-worth. In this way, we truly become strong, not just physically but also mentally, ready to face and overcome any difficult situations. Applying this lesson in life involves 4 steps: recognizing and accepting emotions as they arise without immediately reacting, pausing to think before acting or speaking, asking whether your action or words are rational and whether they will lead to positive outcomes, and finally, acting deliberately, choosing actions that reflect a deep understanding of the situation rather than just a spontaneous reaction. By restraining our actions, we not only control our emotions, but also face and overcome challenges calmly and effectively. This not only makes our lives better, but also helps us become the best versions of ourselves, a resilient and strong presence amid life's storms. Are you ready to restrain your actions to become a better version of yourself? Leave a comment 1 under this video. The 9th principle, the power of acceptance. Imagine you are on a long journey and suddenly realize that you have lost your way. Your immediate reaction might be anger, disappointment, or anxiety. However, when applying Stoicism's 9th principle, the power of acceptance, you begin to calmly reassess the situation and accept that you are lost. You understand that negative emotions cannot change reality, but only make the situation worse. From this acceptance, you shift towards seeking effective solutions, using a map, asking for directions, or employing GPS. More importantly, you realize that you have the ability and the freedom to choose how to positively face reality, rather than being swept away by emotions. Here are 5 ways you can practice the power of acceptance in everyday life. Number 1. Recognize and accept emotions. When faced with challenges, take the time to identify and acknowledge emotions such as anger, sadness, or fear. This helps you begin the process of acceptance consciously. Number 2. Understand and analyze. Always strive to understand the root causes of the issue and carefully weigh what you cannot change against what you can control. Number 3. Direct your energy. Instead of focusing on what you can't change, use your energy to focus on positive actions you can take. Number 4. Seek meaning and learn. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn. Look for lessons in each situation and use them to grow. Number 5. Practice gratitude. In any situation, there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude helps us maintain an optimistic spirit and see the light in the darkness. Epictetus taught that we are born with the ability and duty to live in harmony with nature, not just the external world, but also our true inner selves. Understanding and accepting our place in the world allows us to recognize that every event has its reason and learn to seek happiness and inner peace within the boundaries that nature has set. A perfect example of this principle is a female marathon runner who faced significant criticism and skepticism about her abilities from both the media and competitors. Instead of allowing these negative comments to impact her spirit and performance, she chose to focus on her training process and the personal goals she had set. Throughout her preparation for competitions, she not only maintained a strict training regimen, but also took time to develop mental strength, practiced meditation, and reminded herself that she alone decides her worth, not external evaluations. This persistence and confidence helped her overcome pressure, gradually improve her performance, and eventually win major competitions, affirming her status in the marathon community. This principle shows that invulnerability is not about being insensitive or denying all emotions, but about protecting and nurturing your inner strength, ensuring that no negative influence can shake your resolve or diminish your self-worth. In this way, we truly become strong, not just physically but also mentally, ready to face and challenge any difficult circumstances. By embracing the power of acceptance, you not only learn how to face challenges, but also find peace and happiness in everyday life. This is one of the most important lessons that Stoic philosophy teaches us. The 10th principle, living in accordance with nature. This principle refers not only to the nature around us, but also to our true inner nature. Epictetus asserts that living in harmony with nature not only brings peace, but also helps us realize and maximize our potential. This requires us to understand that every event and situation in life has its reason, and we need to accept them calmly, thus becoming immune to life's fluctuations. For instance, when facing a challenge at work or in a personal relationship, instead of reacting impulsively, you choose to view and handle the situation calmly and acceptingly. This doesn't mean you give up or become indifferent. Rather, you learn to accept and find happiness within the limits set by nature. Happiness, from the Stoic perspective, is not about pursuing external joy or material wealth, but finding peace and contentment in simplicity. Through a conscious and awakened life, understanding our true self. Living under the laws of nature is not just a method for coping with life's challenges, but a pathway to genuine freedom and happiness. By applying these principles to everyday life, we not only find inner peace, but also become immune to the ups and downs of life. Let's start our journey today to live a fulfilled, harmonious, and meaningful life. Let us together explore and experience this life with a free and peaceful soul, even amid life's storms. Ready to explore? Comment below with, "I'm ready," to embark on this journey together. Stoicism is not just a philosophical theory, but a practical way of living that brings clear benefits to daily life. We learn from Stoicism about accepting the unchangeable, controlling what we can, and deeply understanding our personal responsibility. These principles help us not only calmly resolve challenges, but also improve our quality of life. Some practical tips for applying Stoicism in life include: Number 1. Acceptance and responsibility. Learn to accept things you cannot change and focus on maximizing what you can control. For example, if you lose your job, focus on seeking new opportunities and enhancing your skills, instead of dwelling on negative emotions. Number 2. Focus on the present. Slow down and fully engage with every activity, whether it's work or moments with family, reducing anxiety about the future and regrets about the past. Number 3. Restrain your reactions. When faced with difficulties or conflict, give yourself a moment to think before acting, which can prevent unwanted consequences and lead to more positive outcomes. Number 4. Simplify your life. Reduce dependence on material things and focus on what's truly important, like health, relationships, and personal growth, thereby increasing satisfaction and happiness. A story of a writer who decided to leave the noisy urban life to move to a small house in the countryside exemplifies this principle. Here, he immersed himself in daily life with nature, gardening, caring for the landscape, and taking time to enjoy the peaceful surroundings. This principle not only refers to the nature around us, but also to our true inner selves. Epictetus affirmed that living in harmony with nature brings not only peace, but also allows us to realize and maximize our potential. This means we must recognize that every event and situation in life has a reason, and we need to calmly accept them, thereby becoming immune to life's fluctuations. By embracing this principle, we return to the basics, helping us find inner peace and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. When life is no longer obsessed with material and social desires, we are free to truly explore and grow personally, opening up space for creativity and long-lasting happiness. Applying these principles not only helps us cope with specific problems, but also promotes personal growth, transforming each day into a new step towards a stronger, more confident, and peaceful life. The next step on the Stoic journey. After a long journey exploring the philosophy of Epictetus and applying the 10 Stoic principles to daily life, we have experienced an inspiring and challenging journey together. These lessons are not only a guiding light through life's storms, but also a source of strength, helping us build a resilient soul, unshaken by events. However, the journey of self-improvement is continuous, and cannot be done alone. That's why we encourage you to join this discussion. Do you have questions, challenges, or success stories from applying Stoic principles to your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. Each contribution is a valuable source of inspiration that helps our community grow and thrive together. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who you believe will find inspiration from Stoic principles. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos that can help you become more steadfast and strong in life. Continue this journey with us by watching the next videos displayed at the end of this video. And remember, every day, every step you take is a step forward in the journey of self-improvement and contributes to creating a better world. Remember that every day, each step contributes to self-improvement and creates a better world. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who you believe will find inspiration from Stoic principles, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos that can help you become more steadfast and strong in life. Continue this journey with us by watching the next videos displayed at the end of this video. And remember, every day, every step you take is a step forward in the journey of self-improvement and contributes to creating a better world. Remember that every day, each step contributes to self-improvement and creates a better world.